Welcome back to the garage, where today we're going on a monster hunt. Reports have reached the Chaos Dwarves that a zombie dragon has been spotted in the wilderness. The Chaos Dwarves, being ever the opportunists, have decided that they are going to attempt to capture it. The warband assembled to capture the zombie dragon consists of two leaders. One is a caster, and the other one has a charged shield which gives a bubble of regeneration. There's also 5 riflemen that are going to be sent to subdue the dragon. Now, there are 3 berserkers that have been sent or volunteered to go after the dragon, but they have not been told that it's supposed to be captured, not killed. In order to capture it, our caster is bringing along the materials to make 3 chain golems to tie down the dragon and subdue it. In order to facilitate the deception of the berserkers, the chain golems are going to be able to ambush within 6 inches of the caster anytime that he decides to on his activation. The win conditions are, it's a total defeat if the Chaos Dwarven Warband gets wiped out. It is a minor defeat if the Chaos Warband routs. It is a minor victory if the zombie dragon is killed, and it is a major victory if the zombie dragon is captured. And in order for the zombie dragon to be captured, its last wounds will have to be taken off by the chain golem. And for the purposes of warband morale, the chain golems do not count towards it, and the berserkers don't count towards it, because they would gladly charge face first into a zombie dragon's mouth and not really care that much about it. For the Chaos Dwarf deployment, the berserkers are in the valley charging forward, as berserkers do. And then the riflemen and caster have been dispersed to the cliffs, looking to get high ground shots against the dragon. Now, the dragon is going to be ambushing in on turn 1, as, thematically it should be flying around. So, first activation of turn 1, the zombie dragon is going to boom, right there, right in the middle of everything. So what we're going to do, because it's definitely one-sided as far as time commitment goes here, I'm going to go ahead and move everybody, and then we're going to roll some dice then, just to save my own sanity. Today we have my assistant rolling dice for me. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to have our caster cast the Havoc rune to give our berserkers to go a little faster. He's going to need a 4, which he fails. So our 3 riflemen from the flank, they're looking for a 4 to hit. Looking for a 4 to save. So we got 2 wounds on the dragon. Now from the other flank we have 2 more shooters, looking for a 4 to hit and a 4 to save. So Little Grot's told me he wants the zombie dragon to win, but after turn 1 he is down to 13 wounds. Okay, what do you want the zombie dragon to do this turn?
Kill those 4 guys.
Oh, kill the 4 guys? You mean those 4 guys right there?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to have the zombie dragon charge forward. And he's going to be able to engage these 2 in the front, which is 2 of the berserkers. So the zombie dragon going to use his breath attack. And she hits. I need a 6 to save. Now the claw attacks. Hitting on a 3. Ooh. That 6, it turns it into 2 hits from Furious. Needing a 6 to save. There's 2 more. Up attack on a 3.
Oh!
Save on a 6.
Oh, we got 1 6.
Yeah, we got 1 6. There's 4 more that go through. Uh-oh. The rider's heavy hand weapon hitting on a 3.
Oh, they didn't get a free.
No, but they got lots of Furious hits, so go ahead. Here you go. Roll this again. All that. And, yeah, -1, so looking for a 6. Roll dice.
Oh.
Nothing. Oh, no.
No.
For the top dwarf, we're going to need a 1. Go ahead and roll. Oh, my lord. And the second dwarf, we're going to also need a 1. Are you serious? So I'm not sure if that's even the rules, but we're going to go with it. So these 2 are just going to be knocked out. You know why? Because they're berserkers, for 1. And 2, because it's funny. I forgot they have regeneration. So the first dwarf, roll dice. Oh, Lord. So 1, he only took 3. Okay. The other dwarf, well, he still takes 4. So, okay, let's move those back. Oh, yeah, and this guy, yeah, he still takes it. So, I mean, that looks a little bit more believable, but they're still sticking around. So, our caster and shooter group over here, we're just going to go forward 4. There. This group's going to keep running around the mountain. Actually, he's going to go down to here. This guy's going to come to here. This guy's going to come to here to where they can all at least get a line of sight to the dragon. Now for our berserkers, the two that got knocked down, they're going to stand up again. And then our leader, the leader that's there is going to go there, and then this berserker is going to go here. Make it at least look kind of cool. All right, let's roll some attacks. Group of shooters looking for a 4.
Oh, they got 1 4.
Yeah, I got 1 4. Okay, here we go. Take a dice. Roll an armor save, looking for a 4. He fails. Now take a dice again. Regeneration on the dragon. It regenerates. Second group of shooters hitting on a 4. Ooh, 2 hits. And then here you go, take them. Saving on the 5, saving on the 4. Failed at both. Regeneration. Looking for a 5. Fails them both. Our caster is going to try to cast the Shroud Rune on the dragon this turn. So it's only spell power 1. He has 2 spell power. Go ahead and roll the dice. Looking for a 3. Alright, the dragon's going to be -1 to hit this turn. He's going to shoot with his pistols. He needs a 4 to hit. He whiffs. Our one berserker that's still standing this turn is going to roll his attacks. He's looking for a 4. He's got 1 hit, but he is furious. So, here, take the dice. And with the what is it? The Slayer, it's AP 2, so go ahead and roll. He's looking for a 5. So 1 goes through, and then 1 more dice roll for regeneration. Just throw the dice. He fails. Our berserker leader is going to attack. He needs a 4 to hit. Got that many hits. And then it's going to be a 3 to save. 1 goes through. Roll the regeneration. Well, 1 more wound goes through. So after all those attacks, our zombie dragon's down to 9 wounds.
I'm going to sump up and shoot a fireball.
Okay. Alright, so zombie dragon. Gonna use his flying and all that, blah blah blah. He's gonna come here. And he's gonna close combat attack those 2 riflemen while shooting a fireball down there. We gotta put his wound marker back on. So, fireball time. It hits. Okay, roll 3 for the blast. Looking for 6. All 3 fail. We use his heavy hand attack. He hits on a 4 this turn, so we got 2 hits. One of them is a 6. Here, take the dice. Take the dice. They're going to need a 6 to save. Roll dice. Well, okay, one guy takes 1 wound. His claw attack's needing a 4. Ooh, we got 2, 3 6s in there. So then this again. There we go. Take dice. Take the dice. Needs a 6 to save.
Whoa!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds. Uh-oh. Stomp attack, hitting on a 4.
Yeah!
They all hit with 2 furious because of his, what's it called? Unsatiable hunger. And then saving on a 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more wounds. So the berserkers, roll the first one. Roll the second one. Roll the third one. Alright. For those rolls, it means these 2 are knocked out. And then this guy is knocked down. For the shooters, roll 2 dice. Yeah, they're both going to go away. So these guys here both get knocked out because they both took, well, I only marked 6, but they both took well over 6. So our dwarf leader here is going to turn around, panic, jump off of it. He takes 1 hit with AP of 1, so he's going to take 1 wound in the fall. We'll move back to here, and then he's going to summon his chain golems. Got to summon within 6 inches of him, so we'll go 1, a 2, a 3. And then they're all just going to do the charge in. On their activation, we're going to have this berserker get up. We're going to have this leader move over here. Over here, our 2 shooters, these are going to hop up the top here. And this guy, being the odd man out, he's just going to have to double time over here. And not going to be able to get a shot this turn. The leader's using Shroud again. Roll dice. And it fails his turn. 4 shots from the 2 leaders' pistols. Looking for a 4. So we got 2 hits. Take dice. And then saving on a 4. 2 fails. So regeneration. 2 fails. Now the chain golems are going to attack. Looking for 4. Ooh.
Oh, they got nothing.
They didn't get much. Okay, 3 hits. Saving on a 4. Oh, failed all 3. And then regeneration on a 5. Failed all 3 again. Dragon, we've just grouped everything together. Attacking the chain golems, looking for 6s. So we got 2 6s, but then he's furious, so that means 2 extra hits. And then against the chain golems, they have a save of 3. So they need to save on a 4. They passed 2 of them. And then they are within the regeneration bubble of the guy with a charged shield. So saving on a 5. So 2 wounds go through. So the zombie dragon's down to 4 wounds, and then our golem over here took 2 out of the 3 total that he had. So it looks like the zombie dragon's getting pretty low, but there's a few more tricks that he can pull out. I wonder if the Chaos Dwarves are going to be able to pull this off. What the dragon to do?
I want the dragon to whack those Sayanine golems down in
The chain golems?
Yeah, I want them to be down and dead from that thing.
Okay, so he wants the dragon to kill the chain golems. Hey, who am I to argue? First, the breath attack at the leaders and the berserker is going to hit. And then we got 3 hits. Looking for a 5 to save on all of them. So 1 saves, and then regeneration of a 5 for their charged shield. So 1 guy takes a wound. We'll put that on the berserker that's already been beat up. Yeah, he's gone. Yep, he found my scatter dice, so he's like, this guy right here. Yep, he got knocked out. All right, rolling all the attacks for the dragon. We'll split them up as we go. Looking for a 3.
Is that a lot of threes?
Yeah, it's a lot of 3s. And then we also got 1, 5, 6, and a 5. Okay.
And there's 2 threes with me.
Yep.
How much?
This many. Okay, and now for the saves, you need a 4 up. Okay, so
1,
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the 4 is good. So 5 total, and they are within the regeneration shield. So here, take the dice again. Looking for 5.
You got the 5.
Yep, you got the 5. So 3 go through. We're gonna see what happened to that chain golem. Roll the dice. Yeah, he's just gonna get knocked down. All right, cinematic-wise, we're gonna say he got knocked out and fell. So he's gonna take another hit, and he's gonna fail his armor save, and that one will knock him out. Okay, the golem are gonna attack back. Look for 4. We got 2 hits.
I flipped it over like a pancake.
Yep. Roll armor saves. Okay, it's a 4-up save because their fists have AP1. Roll dice. Passed them both. Okay, the shooters here. We're gonna just spread out a little bit, and then this guy is just gonna come to here. He's gonna be able to shoot at the dragon. Our 2 leaders that are left are gonna fall back from the dragon at the chain golem. They're gonna fire their pistols, and then the chain golems they're already in combat. They're just gonna stick there. Golem's attacks looking for 6s. We got 1 6, and he's gonna save on a 4. 1 dice.
It was probably because I flipped them over.
Yep. Roll. He passes the armor save. Yeah, the dragon's attacks back. Looking for a 6. Oop. You missed the box. Third of the box.
It was a 5 too.
Okay, so we'll see his 5. So 2 hits, but he's furious, so that turns into 4 hits. Where are you going? Get back here.
I was gonna put the rest of the sector 4 all together too.
Okay, roll dice. Looking for a 4. So he fails 2, and then regeneration. Roll these dice again. So 1 wound goes through, and that will be enough. 1 more dice to see if that golem is knocked out or not. He is, because 5 plus 1 is 6. That means the zombie dragon is able to rip free of this chain golem and rip it in half. Okay, all the shooters. Okay, we got 4 hits.
Oh!
And he saves on a 4. Okay, and then regenerates on a 5.
I have to take these ones out?
No, just roll it. Oh, he takes 1 wound. So the dragon has 3 wounds left. Shoot, if I can find the 3. There it is. Alright, what do you want the zombie dragon to do this turn?
I want him to actually secure the other one because I don't want him to kill him.
Okay, where do you want to shoot your fireball at?
I want on.
Okay, well, chain golem's gonna get everything then. On both barrels. Fireball! Oh man, it actually missed this time. Okay, so let's do the rest of the attacks. All these dice. Roll in. I'm your stool. I'm a slave driver. Roll the dice. Hitting on a 3. Oh, I forgot to cast the power last turn. Oh well, it happens. Uh-oh, this chain golem looks like it might live, Bobby. There's not many. Okay, this many hits. There you go, roll dice. 7 on a 4. Oh, it takes 2.
Ha-ha!
Okay, I don't know why you're ha-haing. Okay, regeneration, 2 dice.
I want both of the teams to win.
Oh, did you change the teams on me now? Okay,
Both of the teams I want to win.
Okay. So the chain golem ends up taking 1 wound. He's down to 2. So time for him to fight back. Chain golem hits on a 4. So we got 2 hits. A 4 to save. 1 fail. Roll 1 more dice. Okay. Zombie dragon takes 1 more wound. Yep, the zombie dragon's down to 2 wounds.
Anybody to die because those things are monsters.
He wants everybody to die. So I think what we're going to do, everybody else is in a good spot. We're just going to barrage fire into the dragon. Okay, all the shoots. Okay, so 3 hits. Saves on a 4. Roll them dice.
Boom, boom.
So he takes 1. Regeneration. No, he doesn't take 1. Master's going to use Bolt Rune on a 4. It hits. So it hits with an AP of 2. He's going to save on a 5. Yeah, he saves. And then finally, the chain golem in his activation is going to attack, hitting on a 6. Oh, he got 1 hit. Take that. Roll.
Boom.
Hey, passes the save. The zombie dragon hitting on a 6.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, he's got 3 hits, so 3 furious. So it turns to that. I'll just dump. Ah, come on. Dump the box. There you go.
Why does it?
Save it on the 4. 1, 2, 3. And then take the dice. Regeneration on a 5. So 2 go through. He already had 1, so that'll put him at the bottom. On a 5 plus, that chain golem gets ripped in half. Nope, it's just knocked over. So the chain golem goes to 1 wound left, and he's just knocked over right there. Okay, Mr. Dragon Commander, what do you want the dragon to do this turn?
I want him, while he's knocked out, to just hit him 1 more time and dead.
Okay, do you want to cast a fireball at somebody else, or you just want to keep picking on the old chain golem?
I want to kill somebody else.
Okay.
Like those 2 snipers right there.
Like the 2 snipers? Alright, we'll fire a fireball at this guy then. So we're going to set the dragon up to launch a fireball upstairs there, while also, I guess, tail swiping this guy. Fireball, roll 1 dice. It hits. Now roll another dice. Save it on a 6. You missed the whole buyer tick dice. No, I'm not in focus. Okay, so it goes down, and then 1 more dice to see if he's out for good. Roll a dice. He is. So the dragon knocked 1, put 1 wound on him, enough to knock him down, then rolled 6, so he's out. So this chain golem, he was down anyways, but I think as the dragon stomped on him, little chain links go flying everywhere. So seeing the last chance of a major victory going up in smoke, or more likely exploding underneath the dragon, everybody else is going to sit there and blast away, trying to take the last 2 wounds off of this dragon. So we have 6 black powder shots, all hitting on a 4. Uh-oh. See, this is why I don't roll the dice anymore. Pass the save. Then our caster has 4 power dice because he only used 2 last turn. So what we're going to do is we're going to use 3 power and we're going to boost it to a 3+ using the black rune. It passes. So normally this would be 2 enemies take 2 hits each. So we're just going to say one guy takes 4 because, I mean, it's a dragon. And they pass everything. Now the dragon's no longer chained down by the chain golems. Things are looking really bad. Alright, what do you want the zombie dragon to do this turn?
I want him to actually kill those other guys back there, but I know they're not going to get a perfect victory.
They're not going to get a perfect victory? Okay, you want him to kill the ones on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to go here. Land there. Will it? Oh yeah, right in between them. So we can attack them both. Oh, fireball. Hits. Pass the save. I guess the hero that doesn't have any wounds hits on a 3 because, you know, we keep messing around with that. So 1, 2, 3 extra for the Furious, and then saving on a 6. Wow. Okay. Well, he has the regeneration shield.
Yeah.
So saves 2. So he takes 6 wounds. So he needs a 1 to stick around, and he's gone. So against the other leader, 3 to hit. And we got 2 6s and 2 5s because he hits extra attack for a 5 on Furious. Saving on a 6. Well, hey, I mean, we got less saves there. 4 go through. Regeneration shield, so he takes 2, which means that he's down to 0 wounds, and he goes away as well. So that will be both of our fearless leaders here, just ripped asunder by the dragon. Our last 2 Chaos Dwarves are just going to fire their rifles point blank into the dragon. 2 shots, both of them hit. 2 saves, both of them fail. 2 regeneration rolls. Both of those fail. Takes our dragon down to 0 wounds. What happens? Oh, he's just knocked out, or knocked over. That was almost epic. So he's down to 0 wounds. So we'll just do this. We'll count up to 1, and we'll just say he's knocked out, knocked over. Before we start the next turn, we're going to see morale test because their warband's been beat up. He's good. He's good. They're both sticking around. They got jobs to do. At the beginning of the turn, first activation will be his. He just gets back up. Now, he's going to get shot again. So we're back to this. 2 shots. 1 hit. Failed his armor save. Failed his regeneration. Oh, he's still there, but he's knocked over. So he's knocked over. He's still around. So morale. This guy's going to take off running. That leaves us with 1 lonely dwarf standing up to a whole zombie dragon. So we're going to skip the whole picture from above. He's just going to get back up. He's going to get shot again. So 1 shot. It hits. Fails his armor save. Passes the regeneration. And with that, we can pretty much say the party's over because in the next turn, come, chomp. So at the end of, I don't know how many turns, the zombie dragon is left severely wounded out in the badlands, and the only survivor was the one Chaos Dwarf who had enough sense to run away. So in the end, it is a minor loss for the Chaos Dwarfs. I'm sure that the one survivor going back telling everybody there's a severely wounded zombie dragon out there that's just prime for capture will eventually have the leaders there send out another party to capture it. But until then, everybody, this has been War Boss Fitz. Thanks for coming around to the garage. Special thanks to my little grot for helping me roll dice for most of the game there. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, yada yada yada. Everybody have a great rest of the day, and remember, you're just playing with man dollies. Don't take it so seriously.